Why did Columbus, Vasco da Gama and Ferdinand Magellan travel so far and wide around the world between 1492 and 1521? Because they were searching for the fabled spices. In my new book, To the Ends of the World, A History of Spices, I take a closer look at the history of pepper, cardamom, ginger, cinnamon, cassia, cloves and nutmeg. The first four among them grew in India, China and Sri Lanka, while nutmeg and cloves only grew on a few tiny volcanic islands in eastern Indonesia. So these travelers traveled from one end of the world to the other, from Western Europe to Eastern Asia. Why did they do that? What was so special about spices? In my book, I try to go as far back as possible. And what we find is that for thousands of years, long before the European age of discovery, spices were highly prized for their tastes, aroma, and presumed medical effects. The Chinese thought that cassia gave you a long life. The Israelis offered cinnamon to God. The Indians called ginger the great medicine. Arabs thought that nutmeg gave you a strong heart and a strong stomach, while both Arab and European women ate cloves to get pregnant. Columbus thought the quickest way to the east lay to the west, so he got very surprised when he came to America and he could find neither pepper nor cinnamon or any other spices in the Caribbean. Vasco da Gama, on the other hand, he hit the motherlode in southern India in 1498 and brought back home loads of spices to Portugal. In 1519, Ferdinand Magellan wanted to continue what Columbus had started. He wanted to find the Spice Islands by traveling west, south of the American continent and over the Pacific. He almost made it. He died on the Philippines, but the one remaining ship that came home from the expedition was fully loaded with cloves. The Western domination of the world begins with our search for spices 500 years ago. And spices continue to amaze us. During the corona pandemic, the sales of spices skyrocketed all over the world as people wanted to eat them to boost their immune system. So, the story continues.